Well, it's if Anthony Albanese and the government has a bloated government spending enough. Now the Prime Minister wants to guarantee almost every single 3-year-old 3 days a week of childcare.
We want to build a universal childcare system, simple, affordable and accessible for every family, where every child is guaranteed access to at least 3 days of high quality early education and care.
This is the latest electoral bribe in his desperate attempt to buy the next election with your money. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm all in favour of early childhood education or preschool, kinder for 3 and 4-year-olds. Absolutely. But childcare is not necessarily the same as preschool. And childcare was supposed to be for working families, families where the principal carer was at work and paying taxes. It was originally sold as a productivity measure and a way to retain workers. Only that's not what it's now become under Labor. Under Labor, taxpayers are paying the childcare costs of families earning as much as $530,000 a year. That's right, $500,000. And Labor's using childcare funding as a way to boost union membership because of the way the subsidies are paid to centres that are unionised. You think about it. If grandparents or other family members look after children at home, they get nothing. The parent who gives up work to care for their child gets nothing. It's only in a childcare centre that the taxpayer funding flows. Now, to my mind, if the government was serious about the universality of 3 and 4-year-old kinder, it would make every primary school in the country offer it. Effectively, would start school for our children earlier, as they do in a whole lot of other countries. And then we would leave the childcare providers to cater for those infants and toddlers only. Now, that'd be real reform. But one of the reasons why the government's increasingly wasteful is the tendency of leaders under pressure to make big promises that they then can't really deliver. Properly getting every child into kinder in a school-based setting would require changes to state laws, the co-location of facilities on school grounds, and quite a substantial new federal-state funding deal. It's not something that can be dreamt up in a couple of days by a Prime Minister who's desperate for a distraction from falling living standards and the anti-Jewish racism on his watch.